When it comes to chronic back pain and back pain in general, breathing does play a role. It's not completely irrelevant, it's not something you want to ignore. On the other hand, it's not going to completely solve back pain for you, it's not a permanent solution, but it's still something that has an indirect effect and something that you should be mindful of. The reason why breathing is important for back pain is because it's generally important for the human body. You want to make sure you're breathing properly. And a lot of people sadly don't do this pretty much none of the time. Like a lot of people simply breathe wrong all of the time. Now, it's fine if you do it for like a short period of time or, during an exception, but generally you want to breathe properly. Just to briefly cover this is breathing through your nose, preferably, filling up your belly first, expanding the diaphragm, maybe filling up your chest if you're feeling like you need to take a really deep breath, and then exhaling. You can do this like through the nose or actually through the mouth if you really want to kind of expel the air quicker in a way. And what happens when you breathe like this is that your body is actually more relaxed. If you never breathe properly with the diaphragm expanding the belly, you're gonna notice that you're gonna be a little bit more tense. This when you breathe fully and deeply and by filling up your belly, you're gonna essentially be more relaxed pretty much all of the time. One of the major root causes of back pain, especially chronic back pain, is unresolved psychological and emotional issues, because chronic back pain is psychosomatic, so the mind, the emotions, they do play a major role. And if you're stressed all of the time, which by the way is going to happen if you don't breathe properly, you're going to notice that your back may hurt a little bit more or even a lot more. Now, besides regular person breathing, something that we do every day, there are a few other techniques where you breathe like in a purposeful way. These are more like breathwork exercises. These are also kind of useful. They're not gonna really heal chronic back pain or provide like a direct meaningful effect, but by learning to be a little bit more aware of what's going on in your body and having a little bit more control, you're gonna notice that you may get some additional indirect benefits by improving your breath work. So proper breathing is important for back pain. It's not like the panacea here, it's not a permanent cure, but it's still something that you want to focus on and be mindful of. If you do this properly, you will usually resolve that your back doesn't hurt that much and you feel better and you're more relaxed, which is also great. But if you're suffering from chronic back pain, especially for a long time, this is not going to be a real solution. If you're looking for that, the video that's going to appear above me is going to go into a lot of depth on what exactly you should do to permanently resolve back pain. And these are not going to be like some typical recommendations, like what doctors say, or some like ineffective exercises. These are actually the root causes that if you address them, if you attack them, and if you resolve them, your back pain will go away permanently. I also have a ton of other resources on exactly how to address chronic back pain. I have a free book, I have an app, I have a course. A link to all of these resources will be in the pinned comment or description. Check them out, because I struggled with back pain for 10 years and I solved it, and I've been pretty much back pain free for the last 2 years. So this is definitely a problem that's really pesky, it's really difficult, but it's something that can be solved. And I was like, keep in mind, like I was a really bad case. If I could solve it, I'm pretty confident that you can also solve it as well. So check out those resources. Also check out the video I mentioned. It's probably going to appear above me right about now. I will see you there. Until next time, be brave.